Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim. Last time we cleaned Jorrvaskr of everything useful. This time, we're gonna start the companion's quest chain, do what we can with it, talk to everyone, pick all their pockets, and just generally speaking, enjoy ourselves. So let's get started by talking to Codlack Whitemane. This guy right here. He has nothing to pickpocket. That makes it easy.
A stranger comes to our hall. Greetings, outsider. If you have some business here, speak it. Let's not waste too much time talking when there is glory to be had.
Where do you stand on the war?
Politics are something best avoided. I prefer more personal confrontations myself.
Who are the companions?
Your question carries more weight than you may know, newcomer. The sort of thing some of us spend our lives pondering. The difference between a noble band of warriors and a ragged bunch of assassins is as thin as a blade's edge. I try to hold us to the right path.
Why did you join the companions?
Like most of our band, I found this family after losing my own. I traveled the length and breadth of this land, learning all I could of the sword and the axe. I was just a boy, but I had the fire of a man in my heart. Eventually, my body caught up to my spirit. My predecessor, Asgar, found me in Hammerfell. I was serving as a bodyguard for some weak-necked lord out there. He brought me back here, and I realized that I was actually coming home. I worked to bring honor to this family, and to the family that I lost. For my mother, my father, and my grandfather. For all my shield siblings. Family and honor. That's what it means to be one of us, boy.
I would like to join the companions.
Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorrvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And there are.
Of course. How are you in battle, boy?
I can handle myself.
That may be. This is Vilkas. He will test your arm. Vilkas, take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
Completed. Speak with the leader of the companions. Little pointer quest. Started. Take up arms. Train with Vilkas. The legendary warrior band of Whiterun, the Companions, have agreed to let me join them if I can handle some preliminary tasks for them.
Vilkas will see if you're worth our trouble. Vilkas will see if you're worth our trouble.
There's no real point in talking to people until after Take Up Arms is done. So let's just go straight through it. I did the last video at night and was drinking cider. This morning, it's just a black cup of coffee. So good. I love being alive. I love drinking things. Delicious things.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
Alright.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it.
It's very important, number one, that you not use any spells of any kind on Vilkas, and number two, that you not use enchanted weapons. Just make certain it's
Never
a
should've
basic,
come here.
non-magical weapon, or you can get in trouble.
Pretty good arm you
Glitches
have
and
there.
stuff.
Not bad. Next time won't be so easy. You might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Jorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
Give Vilcus' sword to Jorland. Oh, I was thinking I'd have muffle. There we go. Magic bar's just sitting there, full. There's no reason not to cast these spells and get some skill points as you wander around. Here's Jorland.
What brings you here?
Vilcus sent me with his sword.
I'm guessing you're the newcomer then.
Does Vilcus always send newcomers on errands?
Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all whelps once. They just might not like to talk about it. And don't always just do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the companions.
Someone has to be in charge, though.
Well, I'm not sure how they've managed it, but they have. No leader since Ysgramor. Kodlak is the Harbinger, and he's a sort of advisor for the whole group. But every man is his own. Every woman her own.
Are you a companion?
Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly, and I'm honored to serve them. My name is Jorland Greymane. I work the Skyforge. Best steel in all of Skyrim. All of Tamriel.
I'll need to be going.
I have a favor to ask.
What is it?
I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me.
I'm happy to lend a hand.
That's a good man.
Difference being, he asked nicely. He didn't order me to. Bring Aela her shield. That's pretty simple. Just head back inside Jorrvaskr. Need to watch the clock. Vampires can start showing up after 8. And as you know, the biggest danger is that I'll come out of the castle or of Jorrvaskr somewhere away from the main gate. A vampire will attack at the main gate and somebody will get killed and I won't even be there to see it.
Oh, I'm just a servant, dear.
I don't think I'll need to leave Jorrvaskr again except to loot the porch. Aela's over in her bedroom. Let's go talk to her. And that should wrap up Take Up Arms, if I remember right.
Don't even think about it. If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
Where do you stand on the war?
Kodlak says not to worry about it. I worry that a bunch of snowberries are out there earning glory while we stay out of it. But I will follow the old man's lead, as ever.
Who are the companions?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Why did you join the companions?
My mother was a companion, and her mother, and all the women in my family back to Harati Blackblade. I stayed with my father in the woods until I was old enough for my trial. We hunted everything there was to hunt. Good training. Ma didn't live long enough to see me join, but I fight to honor her and all my shield sisters through time.
I have your shield.
Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Wait, I remember you. So the old man thinks you've got some heart, I guess.
You know this one? I saw him training in the yard of Vilcus.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilcus catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilcus in a real fight?
I don't care for boasting.
Ah, a man of action. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas.
Did you call me?
Of course we did, Ice Brain.
You again.
Show this new blood where the rest of the realm is.
New blood? Oh, I remember you. Come on, follow me.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick,
Follow Farkas to your quarters.
your eyes quicker.
I can't keep helping you with everything.
Now this is the point where Farkas is
Yor
gonna...
and Ayala like to tease me, but they're good people.
Farkas will try to give you a quest, and I think I mentioned this in the last video. You have to complete a Radiant quest, which can be one of several quests in a very wide variety of places before the chain will move to the next set quest, which is proving honor at Dustman's Cairn. I just want to make sure that whatever quest I accept is one that I can complete on my way to Dustman's Cairn in the route I have planned.
They
That's
challenge
all.
us to be our best.
What now?
Nice to have a new face around. It gets boring here
I can't keep
sometimes.
helping you with everything.
I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired. Telma will keep the place clean. She always has. Alright, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Ayala if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skjor and Vilkas might have things for you to do. Good luck. Welcome to the Companions.
There it is, completed. Take up arms. We get a new pointer, talk to the Companions leaders for work. So we can get, despite what Farkas said, we can take a Radiant quest from any of the 4 members of the Circle. Skjor, Farkas, Vilkas, or Ayala. I have joined the Companions, the legendary warrior band of Whiterun. That's pretty cool. So let's save here, and let's see what quest Farkas wants to offer me. I'll eventually try to complete all varieties of Radiant Quest at least once, but...
By the way, if you're looking for something to do, we've gotten a letter about someone needing some muscle right here in Whiterun Hold. I don't know what the fight is about, and that's not our business anyway. I just need you to go out there, look tough, and scare this milk drinker into submission. No more than that. I don't want to hear about a killing, understand?
This is typically very easy. It just means I need to win a brawl with someone randomly selected. I can handle that.
Go. Bring honor to yourself, and the Companions. By the way, if you're looking for something to do...
Intimidate Mikhail in Whiterun. Hired muscle. Mikhail has been causing trouble for someone around Whiterun. I need to rough him up to remind him of his obligations. Just means I need to win a brawl with him, which is pretty easy. But, now that we've completed Take Up Arms, there's other stuff to do. Namely, you'll notice all of this communal stuff is now free to take.
I mean, until you came along. I guess
Well,
that's okay. Just
Set
means I
that
can
for
show you the
some
ropes.
reason. So let's loot out the common area, which will take a bit. There's mostly just because there's a lot of stuff.
Hey there. I killed a bear yesterday.
Get away from
Did
me.
you kill anything?
Still hold off talking to people and picking pockets until after I do this, but hired muscle's fine. We can complete it right away before we even leave Whiterun. That's nice and easy.
I never thought they would actually let me join the Companions. But now it looks like they're letting anyone in these days.
You trying to hide? Because I can see you playing today.
Here, let's start at the back of the common area and work our way out. So that would include these hallways. Yep, and you can see all this stuff is free to take now. this hallway to... Oh, I had to steal that. I'm not sure what the exact boundaries of the flags are, because you can see some of this is free to take, and some of it isn't. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Anything that's not free to take and isn't explicitly inside the Harbinger's quarters is never going to be free to take, so... Let's just work our way back out. Carry weight's at 202. Already cleared out the communal bedroom, so let's just work on the rest of it. Need to check my carry weight again. 240. Oh, we're doing fine. We'll definitely finish the clearing the living quarters, which is nice. Probably have to do an offload before we can get everything out of the main hall, but that's okay. Illusion to 90. Gotta love that.
I've been tending to the warriors
260.
for as long as I can remember.
Right, let's start on this end. Note here the fragments of Wuthrad. They only have 4, it looks like. We're missing several.
Hear everything, and know everything.
Let's clear out this cupboard. And note that even though this stuff is pretty expensive, it is free to take. Steel mace is too much. So is a steel warhammer. I have
I'm a good
7 pounds of carry weight left. So let's see. We can take Holgerd's tail now. Now, I think I mentioned these 4 awesome weapons: the Glass Warhammer, an Elven
I've
Sword,
heard you may actually be stronger than you look.
Dwarven Greatsword, and Ebony Sword. To use internet lingo, they don't reel, and you can't take them. 297. Let's go back here. 297, 98, 99. I have half a pound of carry weight left. It's looking to me like some things have changed, which is fine, of course. And now we're at 300. In the interest of preventing a vampire attack, let's just... Well, let's do it one at a time, so we can get some muffle castings. But let's wait until 8 a.m. in here for the shops to open.
There's nothing wrong. We're doing.
You know you're
5.
like let's just not
4.
be too obvious.
3. 2. 1. And done. Okay.
Skjor says that I have the strength of these women.
Stalls are open, so let's sell some stuff to Honorieth.
Finest cut. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
That's it for him.
Good hunting. I can assure you it's all fresh. I hunt the game myself every day.
Let's pop in and visit Hulda.
If you're
This
looking
is an
for a
ode to
challenge,
Skyrim's
I don't want to brawl
staunch
Mikhail
protectors,
yet,
the Imperials.
If it's work you need, take a look.
although it is going to be fun to beat him up. Poncy little milk drinker, I think is what John Battleborn called him. Oh, she's done.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
I couldn't quite sell her all the wine. Australia and Carlotta are MIA.
That's an honorable party, right?
Let's see what else I have to sell. Weapons. I will eventually have to see Bellathor. No potions, so no need to go to Arcadia. Bellathor or Farengar.
Friend.
I do have a few things. Let's go to the Huntsman next. He'll take that last bottle of wine, and he'll also take our weapons and armor.
Ah, what are you hunting? Never mind. I don't want to know.
Iron dagger, steel battle axe, wine.
Thank you very much for your business.
The rest, we need to go to Bellathor.
Finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
And then there was some stuff I still had to steal, which I'll go
everything's
offload at home.
trinkets, odds and ends.
And I
that
happened to
sort of
find
thing.
some extra salt piles, which is weird, because I thought I had cleared all the useful stuff out. I did, actually. Some things just respawned differently. Which is good. I'd rather have more useful stuff, make no mistake. Alright, that's that.
Come back.
Now let's head to Breeze Home. I call it Breeze Home. I could just say my house, but eventually I'll have 8 different houses, and I need to distinguish them. The only place where you can't get a house, even with Hearthfire, is Winterhold. But you eventually get to have the Archmage's quarters at the college, so that works to offset
Brave
that.
is a big meanie. She keeps telling Lars and me.
Alright, so set of fine boots, 1 green apple, those 3 books, and these little bits of clutter I still had to steal. Okay.
I don't want to play with her anymore.
Let's see if Lucia's chest has filled. Still no. And let's go back to Jorrvaskr. Get back to clearing out the common area.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of finest foods.
It's starting to look like Illusion is going to be my second skill to hit 100. That's just fine with me.
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts.
And we had to leave some stuff back here, so let's go get it now. Iron greatsword, iron battle axe, steel mace, and a steel warhammer. Excuse me. Our carry weight's already up to 188. Illusion to 91. Some more little stuff to take. Now, before I move forward from here, let's go clear off the porch right quick. We need to do that too. And this stuff is also free to take now, as you can see.
The latest recruit, right? Wait, is that right? Might head down to the meadery later, see what you're brewing up. You can smell the honey on the wood.
And that's that. We're up to 206. We already cleared out that bedroom, because it's a separate area, so let's start back here.
They shaved us off.
We've already read everything. I know that much. That's very helpful. Let's just take all this stuff. We're up to 219. Excuse me. Okay, we can clear the main table now.
Come to me with questions. I know our history almost as well as Vignar by now. Except I can remember it.
This is
You still
highly
need to prove
sociopathic
yourself, bro.
behavior, but nobody seems to notice.
I've heard you may actually be stronger than you look. Perhaps we can
Ooh, a
hunt
coin
together
purse.
sometime.
Be careful.
I missed when I was after useful stuff. Let's see, there's a tomato on the ground here in front of Vignar.
You're not creeping up on anything.
Alright,
like that.
where are we? 259. $269. 276. Let's do this table over here. 279. 281.
Skjor says that I have the strength.
Front, let's start over here.
My brother has his smarts.
286.
Some people don't think I'm smart. Those people get my fist. But you, I like. Some people don't think I'm
288.
smart. Those people get my
289.
fist. But you, I like.
Look there. We managed to get everything. Let's offload again. Then we'll need to talk to everyone and pick their pockets. Then we'll advance the story. We'll complete Hired Muscle. And set Proving Honor in motion. Then it'll be time for a crafting session. And then we will be set to actually leave Whiterun and start exploring other places. I know, it's exciting, isn't it?
Ah, Isolde, was it?
Let's see.
What brings you to Please tell me you have news of my son. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Honoriath and Hulda have already been cleared of
You
gold.
take care of yourself now.
That's all I can sell to Freya, apparently.
What do you need? Trinkets,
What
odds
about
and
you,
ends,
Carlotta?
that sort of
Got a
thing.
shitload of food, I know that. And that's that, except for my zero value stuff, of which I do have some, but not a lot.
Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Let's bounce to Dragon's Reach right quick, because there's some stuff to sell to Farengar. Farengar will take books and certain enchanted items.
Now I remember. You're that new member of the Companions. So, what? Explain. What then? Do the elves?
I think you're probably already beginning to see what I mean when I talk about the merchant perk in the speech tree making everything so much more convenient.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
But as I also said at the very beginning, utility in combat, in getting through the game, trumps convenience every time. So we won't be enjoying the convenience of that perk for a while yet. And it's not that bad having to run around the city. I mean, okay, it's pretty annoying, but it affords us the opportunity to spam spells for experience, and if we stay in sneak mode, we get some sneak experience in the bargain too. Here's Farengar.
Divine smile. Well,
Oops.
if you can shout,
Wrong
you
one.
need to go
What have you got for
spells and
sale? There we go.
incantations for those with the talent to guess.
So Farengar will buy books.
You know, if you've got
He'll
the
buy
aptitude, you should join the Mage's College.
clothing and jewelry. And I think that's it. But he'll buy he'll also buy also clothing and jewelry that counts if they're enchanted, so you can actually make some profit selling things to him. So I know we have weapons and armor, and there are 3 blacksmith merchants in town. Adriana and Ulfberth, even though they're in the same shop, when she's outside, she has a different merchant chest. So you can sell things to her and to Ulfberth. But for my purposes, we use Jorland, just because he's closest to us.
Got a lot of steel to shape.
Oh, look. Who are the companions?
By Izmir's beard, I ain't one for humor. You know who the Companions are, so quit your asking.
I need training in smithing.
It's an honorable craft. I'll show you what I can.
I think I mentioned he's the master trainer for smithing, so he can take you all the way up to 90.
Gods be praised.
What have you got for sale? Sell you those weapons I picked up. Okay. I know I still have a pile of food, so I'll go sell that to Elrendir at the Drunken Huntsman.
I trust you aren't considering any thievery.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale. Straight from the fields and orchards of Whiterun.
I'll just point out that because he's such a douchebag, a lot of people choose to use their free crime for becoming Thane to murder Nazim. Well, I have to admit it's tempting. I like to do my utmost to keep all the NPCs alive.
Ah, hello. An archer, eh? I've got just what you need.
Except for the ones I have to murder for quest reasons, of course. Anyway, let's sell him all this food. And at this moment, all that's left in Jorrvaskr is... I shouldn't call it useless, but stuff I would just sell inside the Harbinger's quarters, which I will be able to take for free and sell at my leisure. when the quest line's complete. Spoiler alert, you eventually become the Harbinger. Surprise, surprise, I know. Somehow you're able to take over every guild in Tamriel. It doesn't make a lot of story sense, and some people are really annoyed by it, but the alternative is to have to start a new character in order to play through another quest line, if doing one locked you out of another, and I think that would suck a lot more. It's much better to be able to do everything in one playthrough, I think. Forcing you to play a game more than once to experience all the content is, meh, I don't like it. Okay.
Do come.
Do I even have anything else? No, there's nothing I need to go offload at home. So we can head right back to Jorrvaskr. We have 12 people to talk to and pickpocket.
It's a fine day with you around.
You have 5 members of the Circle. Codlack Whitemane, Aela the Huntress, Farkas, Vilkas, and Skjor.
Go cast your fancy magic
You have 5 whelps, I guess, members who aren't in the Circle. They would be Aethys, Torvar, Nyada Stonearm, and Rhea. I'm sorry, 4. 4 whelps. You have the Servant, the Maid, Tilna the Haggard, and for whatever reason, Vignar, Greymane, and Brill. Although I don't think they're active companions anymore. Sort of an emeritus member who still lives here. They don't participate in the quest chain in any way, although Vignar becomes the Jarl of Whiterun if you choose to side with the Stormcloaks in the Civil War. There's nobody. There isn't anybody outside. I guess we'll start with, well, whoever's here.
I've got a bad grip on my shield. Could you take a look at it?
Let's start with Aela.
I've heard you may actually be stronger than you look. Perhaps we can hunt together someday.
If Eorland made it, it's
Blood
more
running
likely
hot?
you're ripping it wrong. Find me tomorrow.
Need something?
That's it. Okay. Can you train me to be better at archery?
I'll show you what I know.
There are lots of trainers in the companions. Aela is the expert trainer for archery, so she can take you up to 75, if need be. What does it mean to be a companion?
It means resting your haunches in Whiterun more than I'd care to, for one. But when it comes time to draw blood, there's no one in Skyrim I'd rather have at my back. It means waking up every day knowing that you could die, and having to earn your life by clawing for every breath. I don't know how those cozy lords manage to drag themselves out of bed every day. Why bother if you're not living?
I'm looking for work.
Aren't you already running a job for Farkas? Come talk to me when you finish that up.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have? Aela's shield.
I saw... Don't even think about it.
Let's test that.
I guess I can...
A hunting bow. A Whiterun gate key. 100 iron arrows. And a belted tunic. And she's done. 11 people to go. Here's Skjor. Guess we'll do him next.
You still need to prove yourself, whelp. Are you looking for help with something? This is a busy time. This had better be important. I can't keep helping you with everything. What now? I'll take my leave then. You again. I can't keep helping you with everything.
Alright, where do you stand on the war?
None of our business. There's no honor to be had in the squabbling of yards.
What does it mean to be a companion?
I wish more of our ranks asked such questions. I've started seeing the companions as a kind of family. I've battled next to every man and woman here, and the bonds of sweat are stronger than those of blood. I would trust anyone here with my life, which is more than I'd say for the milk drinkers who raised me.
Why did you join the companions?
I learned the ways of the blade in the Great War. Nearly lost my life outside the Imperial City. I came home to Skyrim when it was all over, but I wasn't much good at anything other than fighting. Wandered around as a blade for hire. It's a damned good one, too. The money was good, and the women were good, and the drinks were good. But I was losing myself, my heart. I was lucky the companions found me. Now there's a reason to be fighting. The honor of my brothers and sisters is worth more than coin. Of course the money is still good. And the drinks.
Well, there we go.
Until next time.
Let's pickpocket him. A hide shield. Well, okay. 10 people to go. Guess we can do Farkas next.
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts. Some people don't think I'm smart. Those people get my fist. But you, I like. My brother Vilkas is a better talker than me. He should be around someplace. Getting tired of hanging around talking all day.
Can you train me to better use heavy armor?
I'll show you what I can about protecting yourself.
Farkas is the master trainer for heavy armor, so he can take you all the way to 90 if need be. Where do you stand on the war?
Too confusing for me. Empire, Nords, Talos, who cares? Just tell me who needs bludgeoning.
What does it mean to be a companion?
I've never been a smart one, but the companions welcome anyone with the heart of a warrior. When we step into battle, we fight for our own name and the name of the companions.
Why did you join the companions?
Vilkas and I have been here since we were little whelps. Our father Jurgen raised us here. Even Vigner couldn't remember companions younger than us.
I'm looking for work.
I've already given you a job. Now get to it.
Fair enough.
Until next time.
Let's pick his pocket. Whiterun gate key. Alright. 9 people to go. Here's Vignar. We'll do him next.
Don't even think about it. We Greymanes have been feuding with the Battleborns for years. There's no more bitter enemy than an old friend. When the Empire surrendered to the Aldmeri Dominion, they shamed us all. You go on your way. You're looking at a real warrior.
By you?
At least I used to
They
be.
should be so lucky.
Look at you. Bet you think you're something, huh? For 30 years I served the Legion as a commander. Fought in the Great War.
What does it mean to be a companion?
My advice, don't overthink it. Fight well and the rest takes care of itself.
Why did you join the companions?
Well, when you get to be my age, you don't remember why you did much of anything. Only that it happened.
Tell me about the Greymaids.
Oh, we've got an old saying. The Greymanes have lived in Whiterun since the first snows fell in Skyrim. Well, maybe that's not entirely true. But our clan's got a long and proud history in this old. We respect the old ways, the Nord ways. And the Greymane has worked the Skyforge since before the time of my grandfather's father.
Your clans used to be friends?
Aye. We used to be fast friends. Though it was long ago. We were two of the city's oldest and most respected clans. And we could trace our histories all the way back to Ysgramor's companions. But then Ulfred got rich and decided he and his kin were too good for us simple, backwards Nord folk. When the troubles began, he took the Empire's side. We haven't spoken much since then.
What about your rivals, the Battleborns?
Aye, they're an old clan like ours. But they cast their lot with the Empire when the uprising began. Ulfred Battleborn made his money from farming, and got himself some new friends among the Empire's nobles. Now he's in the Emperor's pocket like the rest of them, with no regard for honor and tradition.
Alright.
Done talking anyway.
Now let's pick his pocket. 40 gold. Green apple.
I guess I... Get your hands
Pick. A ring of minor illusion. Do I have that one already? I'm pretty sure I do. Yes, I do.
What are you doing there?
Silver garnet ring, silver necklace, belted tunic. Alright, 8 people left. Thought I saw Brill wander over here. Well, I know I did, but I guess he's gone somewhere else. Oh, there he is. We can do this guy. Torvar.
Get away from me. The latest recruit, right? Wait, is that right? Might head down to the meadery later, see what they're brewing up. You can smell the honey on the wind. What do you want?
Illusion to 92. Level up. Put the point in health, hoard the perk, like usual.
You're a talker, eh? What do you want from me now? What do you want?
What does it mean to be a companion?
It means when I have troubles, I always have someone on my side. We have shield siblings to keep our backs as dangerous as our fronts, I think.
Why did you join the companions?
A man of my station has many debts. I'm not much use at labor or learning, but I can throw a punch with the best of them. The companions let me fight for gold, so I fight.
Fair enough.
Alright.
Let's pick his pocket. Belted tunic and a steel shield. And we have 7 people. Here's Aethys. Let's talk to him.
I never thought they would actually let me join the companions. But now it looks like they're letting anyone in these days. I avoid going to Eastmarch if I can. Something in the air. I think it's just too close to the border. Are you thinking you're better than me? I crawled west out of the wasteland, so show some respect. And what might you need, hmm? Yes, sirrah. Need something? Yes, sirrah.
I'd like to train in one-handed weapons.
I can teach you a few things.
Aethys is the expert trainer for one-handed. He can take you up to 75. What does it mean to be a companion?
It means signing on for the Nord ideas of how to live your life. Honor, battle, glory, all that. Even an elf can be born with the heart of a Nord. Skjor said when I joined. I think he meant it as a compliment.
What does it mean to be a companion?
To me, it means not having to answer foolish questions a second time.
Why did you join the companions?
Fortune and glory, friend. Fortune and glory.
Pretty straightforward.
Safe travel.
Now let's pick his pocket. Belted tunic and an
help me turn
iron shield.
life around.
And 6 people left. We got Brill.
To what do I owe the honor?
I had a bad time a few years back, and I turned to drink. But Vignar, he wouldn't let me stay weak. Ah, hello, my good friend. Would you do me a kindness? I seem to be down to my last drop of spirits. Let me tell you, sobriety is highly overrated. Good afternoon. Yes? Need something?
Yeah, now Brill's a little glitched. He's not supposed to have that last line. It's in the drunk voice set, even though he's supposed to be sober. And here's something else.
Farewell, sir.
He becomes Vignar's steward if the Stormcloaks take over the city. This line should only be there if he's steward, but it's there no matter what. There's still the threat of a dragon attack.
We've done as much as we can to prepare for that. But remember, Whiterun is home to the companions. Any dragon that comes here will get more than he's bargained for, I think.
Why did you join the companions?
Oh, I'm not a companion myself. I just helped Vignar. He took me in when I was having a tough time and, well, I owe him.
Fair enough.
Take care.
Let's pick his pocket next. Bread, gold, lockpick, wine, and a silver garnet ring. 5 people left.
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts.
Here's Tilma. Let's talk to her.
I've been tending to the warriors of Jorrvaskr for as long as I can remember. I see everything, hear everything, and know everything. Oh, I'm a good keeper of secrets. Have to be. In this hall.
Alright, let's pick her pocket. Nothing. 4 people left.
Some people don't think I'm smart.
Rhea, Nyada,
Those people get
Vilkas,
my
and
fist.
Kodlak.
But you, I like.
I think I saw Rhea go outside earlier. So let's go have a look for her. There she is, along with Vilkas, but I need to take a little break. And we're back. As I said, we've got 4 people left to talk to. 3 of them are out here. Here's Rhea. We'll do her first.
Get away from me. I was the newest companion until you came along. I guess that's okay. Just means I can show you the ropes. Oh, hey there. I killed a bear yesterday. Did you kill anything?
What does it mean to be a companion?
So much. This group, this family, this band. This is the best thing I've ever been a part of. The oldest fighting group in Skyrim, and nothing but glory from Ysgramor's day to our own. To be counted in that line is a bit of immortality. Even if I never see Sovngarde, I'll have that much.
Why did you join the companions?
Are you kidding? I've wanted to be with them since I was a little girl. Haven't you heard the stories of Kodlak and Skjor fighting off the 101 orc berserkers? Skjor says it was more like 40, but he's just being modest. Where else would I want to be but here? Learning from them, fighting at their sides. Good day.
Alright, let's pick her pocket. She's got a steel shield, Whiterun gate key, and a belted tunic. 3 people left to talk to, and Vilkas is one of them.
Come to me with questions. I know our history almost as well as Vignar by now. Except I can remember it. What brings you to me? Find some strange creature in your travels?
I'm still trying to figure out why
I think by now
Skjor
I've
let
killed
you in
one
the
of every
first
living
place.
thing in Skyrim. Maybe time for a trip to Morrowind. What is it now? I suppose you have another question? You're a talkative one, aren't you? Mm-hmm. What is it now? I suppose you have another question?
Where do you stand on the war?
There are always good reasons to fight. I just wish this war had them. Who cares who worships what dead god? Give me something to make me draw my sword.
What does it mean to be a companion?
There's been a group called the Companions for over 4,000 years. It's been many different things in that time. A conquering army, ruthless mercenaries, a band of drunken louts, and the esteemed company you see before you. But there's always been a kind of honor to it. We don't deal in politics or underhanded sneaking. We try to uphold the legacy of Ysgramor, to bear his good name such that it never be forgotten, and always be spoken with reverence.
Why did you join the companions?
To hear Farkas tell it, our father raised us here as happy pups, running around, biting knees. I love my brother, but his brains are not his strong suit. We were brought here by Jurgen. Whether he was our father or not, I don't care. He left to fight in the Great War and never came back. So he's not my problem anymore. We've been here as long as either of us can remember, though. So try to show some respect.
Can you train me to better use two-handed weapons?
It's all in the swing. Let me show you.
Vilkas is the master trainer for two-handed, so he can take you all the way to 90.
Aye.
If you don't want to do the work to train it yourself.
Aye.
We pick his pocket, he's got a banded iron
But
shield.
history almost as well
Two
as
people
Vigna
left.
by now.
Here's Nyada Stonearm, she's one of them. She's also nasty.
I'm still trying to figure out why Skjor let you in the first place. If the Circle vouches for you, I'm sworn to respect their judgment. But that doesn't mean I like it. Need something?
Can you train me to block?
I can. It might save your life.
She's the expert trainer for block, so she can take it 75. What does it mean to be a companion?
Just because you've been accepted here so quickly, don't think I'm gonna help you rise any faster. Fight well, don't be a lout, and you'll be fine. You don't need my help.
Why did you join the companions?
So I wouldn't have to answer stupid questions from idiots.
Alright, let's pick her pocket. She's got a belted tunic and a steel shield.
You could have just asked.
And that just leaves Kodlak. So let's head inside and talk to him.
You still need to prove yourself.
What brings you to me?
I think I already saw that he doesn't have anything to pickpocket. Then we'll complete Hired Muscle, move the quest chain along, then we'll do a crafting session, then we'll call it a video before we head out to explore.
You trying to hide? Because I can see you playing it today.
Kodlak pretty much sticks to the Harbinger's quarters. Yep, nothing to pickpocket.
Some nights I dream about the mists of Sovngarde. When you get to be my age, you'll come to miss the smell of blood. Strange, I know. How goes the hunting, brother? Are you still here? Get a move on. Are you still here?
What does it mean to be a companion?
It means living such that your shield siblings would proudly say they fought at your side. Glory in battle, honor in life. Deal with problems head on. Leave whispers and sneaking to the gutter rats who can't fight for themselves.
Fair enough.
Let's not waste too much time talking. There's glory to be had.
That's it. We've talked to everyone. We've picked everyone's pockets. Cleared everything we can. Let's offload my stolen stuff. And everything I have is stolen, and none of it was useful, I don't think. Because all I have is the stuff I pickpocketed from everyone.
Skjor says that I have the strength.
Yes, that's right. So we can just head to my stolen stuff dresser inside Breeze Home. 650. Doesn't matter really since I don't have anything to sell off.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
When the Empire surrendered, the Alchemy shamed us all.
So,
I spend a lot of time at the market stalls,
just
so I
creeping
can learn
along
the
in a
merchant's trade.
city that's become very familiar because we've been poking around here for a long time, but we are truly almost done. We've done everything we can do, save completing Hired Muscle, which we wouldn't necessarily do. We just happened to draw that Radiant quest here inside the city limits. Let's see, was that bow the only weapon? Yes. And we got a bunch of shields. And some jewelry. A little bit of food, but not a lot. And that's it. Alright. Let's head to the Bannered Mare. Deal with Mikhail. He'll be a much easier brawl than Uthgerd was. He'll have quite the glass jaw. He'll go down in no time. Because Uthgerd matches your level up to 20. So I think she was level 20 when we fought her. And she wears steel plate. I think, in contrast, Mikhail is frozen at level 4. And he's just wearing
trying to hide
clothes.
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once Mikhail gets them, they're got.
I've been sent to resolve a dispute.
You can't scare me into submission. Let's go. Never should have come. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Yeah, see? No problem.
Gods. No.
Heavy armor to 36.
That's your best, huh?
Don't let him get away.
Well, that was irritating. That stupid little girl wandered and... She sees two guys fist fighting, thinks the best thing to do is step in between us.
For a challenge.
That happens when you're brawling.
Yeah,
People are stupid.
Scare me into submission. Let's go. Never should have come here. Come on, let's see what you're made of. Like the bite of a flea.
This should be.
There we go. Heavy armor to 36. Sorry about that. People talking to me.
Dead and buried. Weren't expecting that, were you?
See, he can barely touch us. Thought I felt someone else punching me. That was bizarre.
No.
Down he goes. Let's heal up. Restoration to 25.
You're tougher than you look. You got me fair and square.
Uh-oh. You leave Carlotta alone or this gets worse.
You win. On my honor, Carlotta won't have to worry about me ever again.
That was a glitch. The dialogue should have been different. But the quest still progressed, so I'm not too worried. Mikhail won't be causing as much trouble for Whiterun. Return to Farkas. It's not quite vampire time yet. That's good. Well, let's head back to Jorrvaskr now. And we'll get moving on Proving Honor. The next big quest.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
So I'll take Hired Muscle off my list, since it's done.
Don't even think about it. Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts.
I took care of the problem in Whiterun.
I figured you had it in you. Nicely done.
Completed. Hired Muscle. I'm looking for work.
Skjor was looking for you earlier.
What does he want?
Don't know. He just said he needed to talk to you before you do anything else. I don't like making him angry, but there is some work for you if you want it.
Started. Proving Honor. Speak to Skjor. So, Proving Honor. The Companions' leaders say they don't have any more work for me, but that I should speak to Skjor about the next steps. Speak to Skjor. I think Illusion just went to 93. Yes, it did. Excellent.
Some people don't think I'm smart. Those...
Alchemy. Saw that 69 and I thought I had lost a strength level, but...
There you are.
You wanted to see me?
I did. Your time, it seems, has come.
What do you mean?
Last week, a scholar came to us. He said he knew where we could find another fragment of Wuuthrad. He seemed a fool to me, but if he's right, the honor of the Companions demand that we seek it out.
What does this have to do with me?
This is a simple errand. The time is right for it to be your trial. Carry yourself with honor, and you'll become a true companion. Farkas will be your shield sibling on this venture, Will. He'll answer any questions you have. Try not to disappoint, or to get him killed. You still need to prove yourself, Will.
What is Whiteriver?
Whiteriver is a relic of Ysgramor. Through that weapon, we trace our line straight to the first harbinger of mankind in this land. What fragments we have are displayed in honor. We always seek more.
Fair enough.
I'll take my leave then.
The companions have given me one final challenge before inducting me. I am to retrieve a fragment of Whiteriver, the blade of Ysgramor, from Dustman's cairn, while Farkas judges my valor. Speak to Farkas.
Are you looking for help with something? It's a busy time.
I hope you've readied yourself.
You're going to be my shield brother?
So I'm told. Let's see if you impress.
Retrieve the fragment. What is Whiteriver?
Ysgramor was the hero who started the Companions. Whiteriver was his weapon. He came from the ancient homeland and killed all the elves. But not all of them, because some of them are still here.
Why did Skjor call this my trial?
I want you to make sure you're honorable. If you are honorable and strong, then I can call you brother.
Who was this scholar?
A smart man came and told us about a blade piece. Skjor thinks you should find it, and I'm supposed to watch you.
I'll meet you at Dustman's cairn.
Don't delay, shield brother.
I've heard you may actually be
Now,
stronger than you look.
Farkas
Perhaps we can hunt together
is a
soon.
terrible companion because there's a glitch in his coding. Even though he wears heavy armor and he's the master trainer for heavy armor, he doesn't have any heavy armor skill. I think that's right. There's some error in his coding that makes him a whole lot weaker than he should be.
That means something.
Which can be a pretty big problem when we're cleaving through legions of Draugr and Silverhand at Dustman's cairn, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We've got some exploring to do before we meet up with him, so we will leave the companions for the time being. To me, it seems like a great moment for a crafting session. So, as usual, I'll start with smithing. All my sources of leather. Additionally, I have 6 silver ingots. Best profit I can make off of those. I can make 3 silver ruby rings. And I can make 3 silver amethyst rings. So that's what I'll do with those. Cool. Let's go put on the warrior stone. Can still see that I've been switching stones back and forth. Now let's head back. I don't mind if a vampire attacks when I fast travel here. I'll be at the gate and I can help them handle it. Let's head inside.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Get well rested. You know, a 5% boost is something. Like, it's worth it to be rested, but when you have your own bed and you can get an extra 10%, that's substantial. Like, it's really worth it to make sure you're well rested for every crafting session.
Long life to you, Craig.
Let's do do exactly that. Keep checking Lucia's chest. I don't think it'll respawn until I actually leave the city, do some exploring, and come back. That's kind of the pattern I've noticed, but I still don't know for sure what the pattern actually is, so I think it's worthwhile to keep checking. Anyway, let's turn all our pelts into leather. Ten strips, or 10 leathers. That's 9 and 5. That's 8 and 9. That's 7 and 13. 6 and 17. That's where we want to leave it. We can go ahead and make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of bracers. Smithing goes to 27. And on top of that, I can make 3 silver ruby rings. 1, 2, 3. Smithing's at 28. And I can make 3 silver amethyst rings. 1, 2, 3. Smithing's up to 29. Not bad. I don't think I have any filled soul gems. So I can just go ahead and sell off all that stuff.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need
I shouldn't do it till I have the thief stone on. I mean, why not get 20% more speech experience? Doesn't really matter with the bracers. Yeah, I have no soul gems. So we can skip enchanting for now. I have nothing to disenchant, and I have no filled soul gems. But all these empties I'm carrying around, when we go out and explore, now that we have the soul trap spell... Oh, damn it, I didn't want to take all. Finally be able to fill those. Anyway, that's not a big deal. Just put my leather strips, my spare ore, all my gems back in there. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we can skip enchanting. Well, skip it. We don't have the necessary materials, but it will not take long to fill up all these empty soul gems I'm toting around. And that will help immensely. But, for now, let's go back to the Guardian Stones, put the Thief Stone back on. Go back to Whiterun again.
Go cast your fancy magic.
I don't think I'll be well rested anymore. I will not. So let's head inside and become well rested. Let's check Lucia's chest. Hey, it refilled. That's some dang good stuff, I gotta say. Hold on now. That's for sale. That will carry. That's for sale. These I'll just use. The 3 snowberries. I need those. I needed 18 more. With those 3, the number drops to 15. Excellent. So hell, I'll go put those upstairs. Now, I could make a silver ingot out of that ore, but I don't want to. I'm going to get the transmute spell before too long, and because I need several gold ingots, and I actually need 1 gold ore to turn in for a quest, I want to hold on to one of those for transmuting. Snowberries go in there. Well, let me check to make sure. 29 versus 14. Yeah, number's 15. Cool. So I got some more ingredients, which is fine. I got a little food to sell and a longbow to sell. Let's become well rested.
Long life.
Let's... Oh. I just looted it, but it's good. It's good to have it be sort of automatic to check it. So first, even though this will reverse quickly, let's dump those into the sack, and now let's inventory it. So we have 1 bleeding crown, 41 butterfly wing, 10 chaurus eggs, 2 creep cluster, 1 dragon's tongue, 39 elf's ear, 1 falmer ear, 1 frost miriam, 1 giant's toe, 1 hag raven feather, 5 ice wraith teeth, 1 imp stool, 28 lavender, 2 orange dartwing, 138 salt pile, 11 skeever tail, 7 slaughterfish egg, 7 spider egg, 1 swamp fungal pod, 2 troll fat, and 1 tundra cotton. Cool. Now before I go alchemize, let's offload some stuff.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
Namely,
Got some good, the finest weapons.
sell
on.
Adrian the longbow and the 6 bracers.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Pop into the huntsman right quick. Sell him those little bits of food.
Ah, bows and arrows for the mighty huntsman.
Now,
Thank you very much for your business.
I've got the jewelry, which I can sell to Farengar, Freya, or
I trust you aren't considering any
Bellathor.
What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman?
Let's see about Freya first.
Please tell me you have news of my... Some may call this junk. Me, I call
49
it
gold, she can't afford anything.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of
And
that.
she doesn't have anything I want anyway.
You take care of yourself now.
Farengar, on the other hand.
Bits and baubles for sale.
Homeboy's got soul gems. So he's a fellow I'd like to trade with.
What cost your fancy magic?
Here in the city, not out in Riverwood. Those bastards don't even have a wall.
Your children? Your very lives? And what does the Empire do? Nothing! Nay, worse than nothing!
I still need 21 grand soul gems just for my personal crafting cycle. And, on top of that, I need 4 more to build everything in Hearthfire, so I need a total of 25 grand soul gems. That gets expensive. And if you happen to find one, you're just really lucky.
What is it?
Of course, you can circumvent that by getting the Black Star. Then all of a sudden, you have virtually infinite grand soul gems at your fingertips, but we're a long way away from getting
Divine
that,
smile on
unfortunately.
you. Take a look.
I'm rambling a little, I know. It's just speech to 58. That's good. Alright, I can buy one thing from him. Guess what it's gonna be? Duh, grand soul gem. Okay. I need 20 more for the crafting cycle. And I can sell him that last ring. Great.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
I guess I can go ahead and
Come
use
to
his
Dragon's
alchemy
Reach to
lab.
discuss the ongoing hostility like the rest of the Great Warrior.
So, first potion is going to be Imp Stool, Orange Dartwing, and a Swamp Fungal Pod. Which gets us several effects. On Imp Stool, we have learned Restore Health, and that is actually the last effect on Imp Stool, so it's off my list. If we jump down to Swamp Fungal Pod, we've learned Restore Health and Paralysis. It still has 2 more to learn, but that's pretty good. Next potion is Creep Cluster, Giant's Toe, Salt Pile. This one's going to be fun. So on Creep Cluster, actually let's start with Giant's Toe. We've learned Fortify, Carry Weight, and Damage Stamina Regen on the Giant's Toe. And on Creep Cluster, we have learned Damage Stamina Regen. It's still got 1 effect left to learn. Giant's Toe has 2. That's fine. Next potion, Bleeding Crown, Chaurus Eggs, and Ice Wraith Teeth. Okay, we got a lot there. So on Bleeding Crown, we've learned Weakness to Fire and Weakness to Poison, which are the last 2 effects, so we have them all on that. On Chaurus Eggs, that was a new ingredient. We've learned Invisibility and Weakness to Poison. And on Ice Wraith Teeth, also a new ingredient in terms of us using it, we've got Invisibility and Weakness to Fire. Very good. And finally, on top of all that, Alchemy just went to 70. Very good. The next potion is Chaurus Eggs, Ice Wraith Teeth, and Lavender. That got us Fortify Stamina on Chaurus Eggs. Not bad. And I can actually make 3 more of those. Next potion is Dragon's Tongue, Falmer Ear, Troll Fat. So, start on Dragon's Tongue. That's new to us going in. We learned Fortify Two-Handed. Falmer Ear, also a new ingredient. We got Resist Poison, Frenzy, and Damage Health. 3 out of 5. Or 3 out of 4. Not bad. Finally, down on Troll Fat, we got Damage Health, which is the final effect for Troll Fat. So we've learned everything there is with Troll Fat. Very good. Next potion. Orange Dartwing, Slaughterfish Egg, Troll Fat. No new effects, no problem. Next potion. Creep Cluster, Frost Miriam, Salt Pile. No new effects there either. Next up, Chaurus Eggs, Hagraven Feathers, Lavender. We learned Damage Magicka on Chaurus Eggs, which is the final effect, so we have all 4 effects for Chaurus Eggs. Good. Next potion, Chaurus Eggs, Lavender, Tundra Cotton. Next, Elf's Ear and Spider Egg. And that raised Alchemy to 71. Good, good, good. Next potion is... Just waiting for my app to cipher it out. Butterfly Wing, Chaurus Eggs, Lavender. Next, Lavender and Slaughterfish Egg. That's also the last one. We are done. So let's head to Breeze Home and drop off my leftover ingredients.
Damnable conflict claimed everyone's passion.
Illusion to 94. 6 points to go. Sneak to 71. 29 points to go. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Now all there is a good old-fashioned offload. Hopefully, we can get tons of useful stuff from Belethor and Arcadia as we sell our potions to them.
You're bad. You're not creeping up on anybody like that.
Potions are by far the most reliable moneymaker, and I think when I reach the point where Belethor and Arcadia don't have anything I could want, like when I have everything I need that they might sell, and all I need is a boatload of ingots, I might just take their money, then head over to the blacksmith and buy the ingots, because even though I can't sell potions to the smiths, I need to be buying things from them.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
The only things I'm really worried about are getting enough iron, corundum, and steel in time to build those houses. Well, that end, I need a lot of saber cat teeth, actually. I need 26 saber cat teeth, and I haven't even found one. And I still need 70 goat horns, which is also a lot. And Belethor hasn't been selling them. And they're hard to come by, like you never find them in anything. The only way you can get them outside of a store is by killing a wild goat, which aren't all that common.
What do you need, my friend? You look so you're
All
an
right,
alchemist
Arcadia.
then.
Let's just get started. Snowberries. Alright, I need that, at least. With that, the number I need is down to 14. That's pretty good. Well, that's it.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
You all remember the trick we do here, I'm sure. Let's go visit Belethor now. Let's see what he has for us.
Just about everybody in here. Everything. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
We've already been offloading things to him. Well, let's see if he has anything handy. A corundum ore. That's handy, of course. Ebony ingots. I need 17. With those two, the number drops to 15. Good. I'll take a silver ore as well. And if I look up here... Nope, nothing. But that does give me some room to sell him some stuff, which is good. Okay, but that's it.
Do come back.
So, we'll do the usual trick. Be right back. Alright, back to it.
Take a look.
Come on, useful stuff. Of course, as I build up huge gold reserves, if I get to a bottleneck, like I'm trying to build the house and I don't have enough iron, I'll have the gold to just tough it out and buy whatever I'm still missing, which will certainly help. Anyway, here's another ebony ingot. With that, I only need 14 more. I'll take your moonstone ore. And apparently that's it. Alright, well,
Remember, I'll give you
Let's go
the
visit
best
Arcadia. See if she has any goodies. But why does he never sell any more goat horns? Him and Lucan. I think they're supposed to respawn eventually, but it seems like they just never do. Who knows? Alright, Arcadia, what do you have for me?
I have take a look.
Two fire salts, perfect. Now I needed 4, so with those 2 I only need 2 more. Delightful. What else does she have? That's it, but that's fine.
Good day.
Let's just reset him again and come back again. And we're back. Come on, good stuff.
Take a look.
A Daedra Heart, the last one I need. That qualifies as good stuff, I'd say. I get to take something off my list. That always makes me happy. What else does she have? A Nightshade and a Nirnroot. That's great. Subtract 1 from each list. I now need 17 Nightshade and 14 Nirnroot. Slaughterfish scales and snowberries. Oh. Thank you, Arcadia. You're just full of useful stuff this time. I need 16 more slaughterfish scales, and I need 13 more snowberries. Delightful. Okay, I'd wager I can sell her the rest of my potions now. And that'll be that. And speech will go to 59. Cherry on top,
Farewell.
as it were. Do I have enough ore to smelt anything? Just 1 corundum, 1 moonstone, and 1 silver. Holding on to the silver ore, remember, until I get the transmute spell. I need gold ingots, and even when I don't need them anymore, gold jewelry gives more smithing experience than silver jewelry does. For the most part. Gold jewelry without gems isn't as good
Patron of the
as
great clan Battleborn.
silver jewelry with gems, so you need to pay attention to the available gems you have to know for sure, but generally speaking, gold is better than silver. A corundum ore, a moonstone ore, and a silver ore. It's insufficient for any smelting, I believe. Except on silver, but I'm saving that. I already put my ingredients back, so let's go upstairs. Offload all the other goodies I found. I got a Grand Soul Gem and some snowberries, I know, which all go in here. Over here I got several goodies as well, namely last Daedra Heart, some ebony ingots. Alright, we are ready to leave Whiterun and actually start exploring some other locations. Our first target, well, our first move is going to be to head east along the Whiteriver over to the Valtheim Towers. Our first stop is going to be Whiteriver Watch, which, as you may remember, is the target for one of our Radiant quests. So I'm going to fast travel to the meadery, point myself in the right direction, and call it a video. Plants have all respawned. Well, don't mind if I do. The ones that are on my way, anyway. I won't go out of my way to track down all the respawned plants, but heck, if they're here, we should take them. Just means alchemy will level up all the sooner. I'm looking over there and I'm not seeing a glow, so the Nirnroot by the log hasn't respawned. That's what I'd be most interested in. Same seems to be true that... Oh, I do see a glow under the bridge. My iron ore hasn't respawned, sadly. Oh, I shouldn't get greedy. It's cool that these ingredients are here again. Telltale chime, and sure enough, the Nirnroot is back. So now I only need 13 more Nirnroot. Delightful. Alphild's heading home, looks like. Good on her. Let's get all these flowers around this intersection. Here we have some Imperial Legionnaires escorting a Stormcloak prisoner.
Imperial business. Be on your way.
You can free the prisoner, kill the soldiers. You can just leave them alone, which is what I'm gonna do. Just be aware you'll run into that from time to time. Do I need to go after those jumping fish? Kind of feel like I do, even if it is a pain in the butt. Yep, let's get these fish right quick. I was hoping we could park ourselves on this little island of rocks. Well, at least one's in reach right here. Got him. Him. There are two down here. Let's try and position ourselves to snag them. This must seem especially tedious, but do you remember how we were getting a skill point for every single potion that involved salmon roe? That makes it worth it for sure. Alright, good. Hop back out of there, Skippy. That mountain flower you missed. Catch these bugs. Make sure I've got all the fish from down there. I think I do. Turn our focus up here. Got one. I think I got the second one just then, too. Maybe not. Maybe I managed to miss. I was mashing E with the fish in my sights, but sometimes that just isn't enough. Come on, Hoss. You're mine. I'm sure I'm close enough to catch that one. Well, maybe I shouldn't be so sure. Looks like I'm actually not. That one was just a swimmer. Oh, we can actually park here. That's good. Alright, we got that one. Bet we can get that one. Yes. Good. Alright, fish. Where are the rest of you? I see several jumping through here. Let's go after them next. For them, I'm not really seeing a good place to try and camp. Oh, maybe right here. Boom. And there's another one up here, and two off to the right. Got that one. I got at least one of the two on the right, I think. Let's get to the shore and watch. Yep, only one left over here. That's good. That's good. Ah, so close. And yet so far. All too familiar. Got it. Okay. I see one here, next to the middle. If I can find a steady spot on that rock, I should be able to just reach him. Her, I guess. I guess it's a female if she's jumping up the river, laden with eggs. Okay. I see none above me. And I see none below me. Okay, good, we're done. And we racked up. Get this last mountain flower I almost missed. And now let's cross this bridge. The illusion increased to 95, that's great. I'm going to grab this lavender, and right here, as we cross into new territory, for the first time in a while, I'm going to save and call it a video. This has been Let's Play Skyrim. We've completely cleared Whiterun and done absolutely everything, including the companions' quests. So, we're ready to explore once again. Next time, we'll head to Whiteriver Watch to go after Amren's family sword. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.